best friend in beauty, Akua Robinson. Welcome to Friends in Beauty, a place for beauty industry creatives looking to create impact, influence, and longevity. What I want to do in today's video is show you how I edit my pictures for Instagram. So if you watched last week's video, then you saw a little behind the scenes of how I take my pictures for Instagram all by myself. But this week I want to go ahead and show you how I edit those pictures before I post them. But before we jump into the content, you already know what I'm going to say. Have you subscribed to Friends in Beauty yet? If you haven't, if you've been watching my videos over and over, if you've been binge watching, sharing with your friends, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, right? Because I'm just going to keep coming with more and more good stuff that you're interested in. So go ahead, click the link below to subscribe. And if you're already subscribed already, then share it with another friend in beauty, your family, your friends, anybody that you think would like the, the information that's being shared over here. So now that I got that out the way, I want to go ahead and show you how I edit my pictures before posting them to Instagram. So I don't do a lot to my pictures. I will say that I try my best to get my lighting right, have my makeup as flawless as possible, so I can do as minimal, like the most minimal amount of work when I'm editing my pictures. And I know that there is some kind of debate sometimes about how much is too much and everything. Should you be editing pictures, especially when it comes to like editing pictures as far as your makeup work? But I believe that you can do a little bit of something to edit the picture, as long as it's not taking away from just doing too much. As long as you're not doing too much and it's taking away from the original quality of the picture, and you're adding things that wasn't there before, it's all good. Like, just as long as you're not doing too much. All right, so let me go ahead and jump into my phone to show you how I edit my pictures for Instagram. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and jump into my app of choice for editing my pictures, which is FACETUNE. So let's go ahead and jump into my phone real quick. I'm going to go ahead and open up the FACETUNE app, and I'm going to click this plus button that is at the bottom, and I'm going to go over to my favorites, because when I took my pictures the other day, I went ahead and selected my favorites that potentially I can post on Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down, and one of the pictures that I want to edit today is this one. I think this is a really good place to start, especially when it comes to editing the skin, getting the skin flawless and everything like that. Like I said, I don't do a lot to my pictures, so I'll go ahead and show you what I do. This is what the picture looks like unedited, straight from the camera. Remember, I was taking my pictures with the Lens Buddy app. So if you haven't seen the video from last week, go ahead and check that out so you can see how I can take my pictures by myself. But yes. So what I'm going to do is scroll in a little bit, zoom in. So I'm just taking my two fingers and zooming in on the screen. And as you can see, my skin is pretty good, but I want to minimize some of the texture that you see, because sometimes, people be scrolling in on the pictures trying to get a close-up and everything. So I want to go ahead and soften my skin. So most of the time, because I don't pay for FACETUNE, I try to do as much, the minimal amount, before they try to make you pay for some of the other features that they have. So I'm going to go down to the bottom. You see that second one says retouch. I'm going to click on retouch, and I'm going to go to the smooth tool. You see how that's highlighted now? I'm going to go to smooth. I'm going to zoom in on my face, and I'm just going to start tapping. I'm literally tapping on my forehead right now. I don't know if you can see the difference. And if you want to see the difference of what you've done, so I'm tapping on my forehead, and as you can see, the texture is going down a little bit. So if you want it to be a little bit more intense, you can actually just swipe over the area. But I prefer to just tap, because I don't want to do too much too soon. And if you need to, as you can see beside the smooth feature, it has that little erase button right here. So if I wanted to erase what I did, I could just click that erase button, but I'm going to keep it on smooth. And I'm not sure if you can see this icon. I don't know how to show you, but this icon right here is kind of like a double window right in the edge of the screen. If you click that, you can see I'm doing before, after. Look at my forehead. That's how it looked before, and that's how it looks after. So if you click this little button that's on the side, right above the smoother, it's like a double box. You can see what it looked like before and after you did that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on working with the smooth tool. I'm going to tap down my nose, on my cheeks, under my eyes. And I don't think there's anything wrong with doing stuff like this, because when brands put out photos, they don't put out unedited photos. So we got to present ourselves in a certain way as well, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and keep on tapping on my face. And as you can see, the texture is starting to come down. I'm not trying to get rid of too much texture because I'm not trying to look fake or anything. So let me go ahead and zoom out so you can see what that looks like. It looks pretty good, right? I think it looks pretty good. Let me zoom in again and I'll do the before and after. So this is after, before, after. You see that? It's not bad, but it just gives it like a little bit more of a polished look. If you do want to, you can like smooth over the skin some as well. If you're, you know, exposed, your skin is exposed, you can, I'm tapping on my chest, my shoulders, and everything like that. So that's what that looks like just with me doing the smoothing edit. If I wanted to, I can also zoom in on my eyes and I can go to the whiten feature. So this is really good for if you have like a white background, if you want the white background to be more crisp. This is good for if you're smiling and you want your teeth to be more white, or if you want to add more white to your eyes, you can. I don't really do too much, so I just clicked on the whiten tool and I'm just rubbing inside of my eyes. You can kind of see the difference. It's pretty slight. But this is really good for when you got those teeth pictures and you want your teeth to be super white. So just zooming in on my eye again and just rubbing my finger on the screen on the whites of my eye. You can kind of see the difference before and after. It's slight, right? So like I said, this is good for if you have a white background, if you were smiling as well. What I also like to do when I'm editing my pictures is to add like the detail or detail certain things. So since my hair is locked, I do want to detail my hair a little bit just so my hair can pop a little bit. You can also detail your jewelry so that those things can pop. You can detail like your brows, your lips, your eyes so they can stand out more. So what I'm going to do is slide over to this detail option here. I'm going to click on detail and then I'm just going to start to rub my finger like down my hair. I'm rubbing, just touching my hair. Let me zoom in right here and just rub my finger on here. And rub my finger on my other bun. And this is just going to make my hair stand out. So I'll do the before and after. So this is before, after, before, after. It just adds more detail. So that the texture of the hair can pop out. Alright, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more and I'm just going to tap on my eyes, tap on my brows a little bit so that could be standing out as well. I could tap on my lips if I want my lips to stand out more. Let's see what that looks like. You can even see the texture coming back, alright? And I think that's about it. Could I detail my necklace? I could. So that's what that looks like before and after. So I could detail that. And I think I like the way that looks. I do think I like the way that looks. So that's about all I really do for editing my pictures. If I wanted to, I could like blur the background and stuff like that. But I think that is about it for what I want to do. You can also go a step further and sharpen the picture. You can also go a step further and where is it? Where's the edit one? You can come out of here, press OK, and go over to edit right here. And you can start to add things like the brightness. You can change the brightness, the dark, you know, make it brighter, darker. You can change like the contrast and everything like that. You can sharpen the picture, but I don't really do all of that. Some of those things I like to do when I'm posting them to Instagram. I might play with the brightness and the sharpness of the picture, but this is pretty much how I edit my pictures. So this is after, and that's before, after, and before. And it's very slight, but I feel like it just gives it a little bit more of a polished look. What do you think? And I'll see if I could post like a before and after just so you can see the difference. It's not very much, but yeah, I like it. So this is post worthy. I think what I might do when I detail the necklace, I feel like it detailed some texture on my skin. I might play around with that, but other than that, I like it. Yeah, that's how I edit my pictures. Should I do another one? Let's go ahead and do another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to this arrow at the top and I'm going to press save. And that's going to save to my camera roll. So let's go back to the home page, click the plus sign. I'm going to go to my favorites and let's choose another picture. So I really like this picture right here. I really like this picture, so let's go ahead and play with this picture as well. So I'm going to zoom in on my face, and I'm going to go to retouch. I'm going to go to smooth, and I'm just going to start tapping down my nose, on my forehead, just to smooth out some of the texture up under my eyes, around my mouth, up under my other cheek, just to smooth out some of the texture. I'm not trying to make it look like a baby's butt or anything like that, or super fake. Let me see, that's after, that's before, after, before. I like it, I like it. Let me see, I can smooth out on my shoulders a little bit, get rid of some of the texture there. Zoom in, let's see, I can add some whiten to my eyes. And once you get the hang of this, it starts to go really quick. I edit these pictures pretty quick most of the time when I'm not talking. So add some whiteness there. I don't need no whiteness on my teeth. You can barely see my teeth. Other thing I'm going to do is go over to the detail, add some detail to my hair. Add some detail. So I'm just rubbing literally my finger over my hair. What I also want to do is add some detail to the clouds, because I think that might be pretty cool. So I'm just going to rub my finger over the clouds, see if that'll make them stand out more. And I'll do the before and after so we can see if that makes a difference. But I feel like it's making a difference in the picture. Other things that you can do with this app is like you can blur the background as well, depending on what the picture is. But I think I like the clouds. I wouldn't blur them out. So let's see what this is looking like so far. So this is how it looks now. This is after. This is before, after. So as you can see, it did detail the clouds. Like this, look at the detail that's in the clouds now. And then when I press the button, it kind of looks flat. So that's before, after. And I really like how my skin is looking in this picture, but I think for this picture, this might be about as much as I'll do. I might detail my lips, because since my lips are glossy, it'll make my lips pop more. So I'm just tapping on my lips. That looks so good. My lips look so juicy. Oh my God. I'm gonna tap on my eyes so my lashes can pop more, and tap on my brows. But yeah, that's it. That's literally all I do to edit my pictures. And like, this is super helpful if you're a makeup artist, if you want to like start editing your pictures of your clients, and just a tiny bit, don't overdo it. But yeah, I'll show you a before and after what this looks like. But very, very subtle, but it makes all the difference in the world. I love it. So I'm going to press the check button, go to the arrow at the top and press save, and now it's ready to post. So I hope this video was helpful. Last week's video I showed you how I take my pictures on my own for the gram. This week I showed you how to edit the picture for the gram. So if you have any other apps that you like to use to edit, or any other techniques that you like to use to edit your pictures, make sure you comment below and share. I'm always open. I love all of the techie stuff. I hope that this video was helpful and you know how to go out there and start editing your pictures on your own, so they can start to look a little bit more polished on the gram, because posting quality pictures is so important to what we do as Friends in Beauty. We have to have quality pictures and present our work in the most efficient way possible. So go out here and try to, you know, try some of the techniques that I just showed you to edit your pictures. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are a friend in beauty, make sure you click the link down below in the description to join the Friends in Beauty Facebook community. It's just a place for us to virtually connect, network, and share resources. Also, tune into the Friends in Beauty podcast. Every Wednesday, I release new episodes and I interview different friends in beauty to find out their keys to longevity and success in the beauty industry, and just have some real talk. It's definitely something that you would thoroughly enjoy, I promise you. The link for that is down below as well. Make sure you follow me and Friends in Beauty on all social media platforms. Mine is Akua Robinson. Also follow Friends in Beauty as well. Make sure you join the Friends in Beauty mailing list tribe, and I think that's it. I always feel like I'm forgetting something, but if I am forgetting something, it's going to be down below in the description. So I will talk to you next time. Bye.